Okay. Do you guys think that Google is making us stupid?
It's making everything more convenient, which can make people not as easily know things.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would you need to know this when you can Google it, you know? I don't know, what do you think?
I think Google's making us stupid.
Yeah.
I think it might be making us like more lazy instead of gathering information on our own to just look it up, which could be negative in some ways, but it also has a lot of benefits too.
Do you think that people are kind of being forced to go along with Google and technology?
Probably.
I think they're being heavily influenced, maybe not so much forced.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're just asking the question, is Google making us stupid?
What?
Do you think that Google is making us stupid?
School? Google.
Google. Do you think Google is making us stupid? Like everybody as a community, not just students.
I don't.
No.
I think it's opening up a whole lot of information and research for people that they would never know without
Right.
searching it. Because they would never go to the library and look it up, or hit a Wikipedia or whatever. They're finding stuff. They see something they don't know, and they just Google it quick and find out what it is.
Right.
I think it's knowledge.
I think it's a nice resource. However, with schoolwork, there need to be other things used as well. For example, always using Wikipedia as a reference. Wikipedia is not always right. So I think
Right.
it's great for just being able to go and look up something, as she said, but sometimes it's not always acceptable for school, and there are other resources available that should be used. So I think it's a good thing, and I wouldn't say it's making people stupid by any means, but it's not always the best, maybe the easy way out for some assignments, but it's not always correct.
Right. Do you think it's making people lazy?
I think
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah, I do. I think for assignments, a lot of times people just go, they Google it, and then they take the first thing that comes up, and even if it's not right, that's what they put down.
Do you guys use the easy way out sometimes? Just Googling something and getting it done? Yeah.
I want to keep up with the language of students.
Yeah.
And being older, there's some words I don't know, or phrases or
Right.
whatever usage, and so I'm gonna look something up and see what the common use of the term is. First of all, I wanna make sure not insulting
Right.
each other or being obscene. And certainly, if there's a word that I like, that I wanna use,
Right. Do you think we rely on it a little bit too much?
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. Especially since it's all available on your phone now.
Right.
So instantaneous. It's not even a matter of going to a computer and sitting down with them.
Right.
So you just have to be discerning. And
Yeah,
that's the thing, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. You've got to be discerning.
Yeah, I use Google as well, of course, but for the things I feel that it's appropriate for. If I need to look up research articles, I'm not going to Google.
Right.
I'm going to go to a research article database. I'm going to go somewhere else. So I think when appropriate, like if I don't know where I'm going, yeah, Google Maps right away, right? So
Right.
I use it, but it's not appropriate for everything.
Okay.
It'll take 30 seconds. What's it about? I'm asking one question. One question? No what? Is Google making us stupid? Oh my gosh. I don't want to do that, don't I?
It's recording
I don't
already,
know what
so
to
you
say.
can.
Is Google making us stupid?
Like, do you think it's making us lazy or more like we rely on it too much?
I don't even know what to say to that. I feel like everybody relies on Google. You don't know the answer to the question off the bat, so everybody relies on Google. So I guess they're making us lazy.
Do you think it's a good or a bad thing that Google is such a part of our everyday lives?
I think it's good and bad, to be honest. Good, you want to look up something that you don't know and get more knowledge about it. Bad, you're being lazy and not figuring out another way to figure it out.
Right. Okay, do you guys think that Google is making us stupid?
It's making us lazy.
Yeah, why do you think that?
Because no one has to remember anything or really learn anything, so they can just look it up. Yeah, it's become, instead of knowing the information, it's become knowing how to get the information, just finding it.
Right. Do you think we rely on it a little bit too much for everyday living?
I do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Do you think it's good in any way?
Yeah, because people don't have to be ignorant about something and don't know, they can look it up and just teach themselves.
And for the people who are really into teaching themselves, they can take them far. But me, I'm just super lazy and I don't care.
Right.
Honestly.
Do you think Google had a part in making you lazy, or is that just who you are?
Probably.
I think they realize that people are lazy and
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
They market to that.
Like it's an easier way out
Yeah.
to be lazy? Yeah. All right. Okay, so we're asking the question, is Google making us stupid?
I don't think so.
No.
I think it helps as long as people understand that everything we read on the internet is not necessarily 100% factual. It makes it easier for people
Right.
to get information, and they're much more likely to look it up on Google than go to the dictionary or an encyclopedia or another reference book. So.
Right. Do you think it might be making us stupid a little bit just because people do, sometimes they'll read the facts and they're not completely true?
Some people, yes. Some
Yeah.
people, it probably does. They just believe it, everything
Right.
they read. So some people, but overall, I don't think so.
Do you think it makes people lazy?
Lazy in that they're sitting around and not being up and moving. Lazy in that respect, not physically active,
Right.
but somebody's taking the time to look up information. I think that's a beautiful thing.
Right. Do you think technology has maybe become too much, or is it going in a good direction?
I think, yes, I think it's become too much that it, I mean, when you see people walking around and they can't take their fingers off their
What we're
their
doing right now,
phones
yeah.
yes, I think that it has, there's not enough personal face-to-face interaction anymore, and I think people are losing social skills because of that.
Right. Okay. Okay, so we're asking the question, does Google make us stupid?
Depends on what you're Googling. It could. If you're looking up something that isn't relevant, but then do you always cross-check what's on Google?
Right, so you think we just have to check
Yes.
if it's reliable or not?
Yep.
Do you think it's possibly making people lazy?
Yes.
Yeah.
They rely on that versus actually trying to seek out the answer themselves with more credible
Right.
sources.
How many times do you go to the second page on Google when you search something?
Depends on what I'm searching.
Right.
If there's 182 pages, I'm not going to go through all 182 pages, but I'll probably go through at least 5 or 6, depending on what I'm looking for within the topic.
Do you
of what
think
I'm searching.
technology is bringing us in a good direction, or it's going more in a bad direction?
Half and half. Some
and half.
technology is good, some is not.
Right.
Depends on how it's used. A lot of people use it for personal issues and agendas, and there is too much of that, I think, that has been posted out there. But as far as some of it being out there as an aid in order to find resources and research things and actually have it be helpful, you know, like in MapQuest, finding directions, that's great. Wikipedia studying history, as long as you make sure it's credible, that's great. Doing all the Facebook and the postings and all of the chat sites and all of the dating sites, no, that is
No.
not necessarily good. Not necessarily good.
Alrighty. Can we guys ask you a question for our English class really fast? Do you guys think that Google is making us stupid?
Google is making you stupid.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think that? Do you think it's making us lazy? Yeah. Do you think people rely on it too much? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Do you think Google is making us stupid?
I think it has some positives and negatives. On the good side, it's helping us become more resourceful because we have this resource to use. But I think that in other ways, we're a little over-relying on it, not very good at evaluating perhaps the information that we get from it, and not very good at retaining information as we used to be, because we always have that other perspective.
Do you think it's making us lazy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's way too easy to get answers now. You don't have to do things the hard way anymore.
Right. Do you have any opinions on it?
What she said.
What she said? Okay. So we're asking the question, is Google making us stupid?
I don't feel that Google is making students stupid. I think it's making them less assertive and less rounded as far as using other types of resources and relying upon Google. As far as making students stupid, no, that all depends upon their own education and how seriously they take their education.
Right? Do you think it makes us lazy?
To a small degree, yes.
Yes.
Before, like I say, in the years that I grew up, we had to use various resources, encyclopedias, libraries, and so forth. A student can now sit with their phone in their hand and Google something and get an answer. So,
Right.
yes, I do feel that it has made students, I don't like the word lazy, but less resourceful, I'll say.
Right. Okay. Thank you very. We're asking the question: is Google making us stupid?
No.
No. Do you have reasoning for that, or is it?
I think it's easier to find information, and you have to pick and choose the information that you find and what information you'll trust. But I think it's a great resource. So I don't think it's making us stupid.
Right. Do you think it's making us lazy at all? No. Okay.
For the same reason? No.
Right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I wouldn't say so. That is.
Why do you think it's not making us stupid?
Because we can, I don't know, if you are looking to become smarter, everything's there for you. It's not like, I guess it's making us lazier if anything.